And I already issued an order to show cause. What? Was it set aside? Pardon? It had to be. Bench warrant will issue for the defendant's failure to appear in this matter. Bond will be set at a 10,000. 10%.
Hit me. Yo, watching how them opera boys get sentenced. You know how the fuck's going on, man. Y'all boys tuned into that Oouchie Court Watch. Well, we taking it straight from the jail cell to the judge. Hear me?
Court does call the case People versus Abdallah Bader. We're aiming at pretrial without counsel. And I already issued an order to show cause. What? Was it set aside? Pardon? It had to be. Bench warrant will issue for the defendant's failure to appear in this matter. Bond will be set at a 10,000. 10%.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That warrant will issue immediately. There having been a previous warrant as well as show cause. Call the case People versus Devon Julia Martinez.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Martinez. Please state your name for the record.
Seven, Julia. Hi.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm respectfully requesting both an adjournment and the court would consider a possible release to treatment for Ms. Martinez. I can provide Your Honor with an order. It is my understanding she is still being held on her felony matters, but she is hopeful that she can get a release to treatment on those cases as well. So I'm making that request on her behalf, as well as asking for an adjournment.
Excuse me, I'd also like to keep the $500.
I'll adjourn this to September 3rd, 2025, 9 a.m. And any objection from the people about release to treatment?
No, Your Honor.
Then if you submit an order to the court, I will sign that order.
Thank you, Your Honor. And my client is asking for clarification. Is her bond currently $500? However, she would not have to pay that to be released to treatment, correct?
Correct.
I would like.
I would release her to PR on a trip. I would release her on a PR to go to treatment.
But $500 like that.
But if she doesn't complete treatment, and we've been down that path before, she comes back.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay,
So
but there is still a bond.
the judge just gave you a PR to be released to
Okay,
treatment.
but does the $500 bond still exist? Is it there? So is it also? Yes.
If that is what your bond is currently a PR to treatment, but you would be still getting credit for your time in custody.
Okay. Can we keep the $500 bond as well?
Well, it'd be a $500 bond until they find treatment. Then it will transform into a PR so you can be released to treatment.
Okay. So, but it still is a $500 bond if.
Right now, yes.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
but this
you.
will not hold you up from going to treatment.
Okay. Thank you. So can I?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me step back.
You got to keep going. Got to keep moving. Parenting, that's your fault too. Court does call the case of the People versus Lamar Hampton.
Lamar Hampton.
Aliases on behalf of the people, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Hampton. Mr. Hampton said his name.
Yes.
Your Honor,
I have a plea form.
yes, Mr. Hampton's going to be pleading guilty to 257-326.
All right. Mr. Hampton,
Yes, sir.
raise your right hand. You're gonna need to be someplace steady. All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. State your name again for the record.
Lamar Hampton.
All right, sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $100 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Hang on. All right. In understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
Nope.
You understand that you're giving up those rights, including the rights contained in paragraph 5 as your trial rights. You understand that, sir?
Yep.
You understand? You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
Nope.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
Nope.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily,
Yes.
of your own free will.
Yes.
All right, and because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes.
On November 27, 2024, at the location of westbound I-94 in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. At that time, did you allow someone who was otherwise ineligible, maybe inclusive of yourself, to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. Sir, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct under, as defined by the Michigan court rules, this court, you could not withdraw your plea. And also, this court would not be bound by any sentencing recommendation in this case. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements that had led to this plea?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
All right. And have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sir, anything you or your attorney want to say before I impose sentence?
No.
Nothing for me, Your Honor.
Fines and costs of $250. I'll suspend 90 days in jail. When can you get the $250 paid?
A few months.
What do you mean a few months?
2 months.
2 months? What if I said 1?
Then I had to pay you.
I like the answer. All right, here's what I'll do. I won't quite give you 2 months. We'll kind of spend it. Pay it by September 30th. Okay, get this out of the way.
All right, will do.
All right,
All
sir. You have a good one. Look it up. Court does call the case. People versus Lerone Kelsey. Oh, is that you? Come on up.
How you doing? Lerone Kelsey.
All right. Mr. Kelsey, you are before the court on I think it's 2-count complaint. If I can find it. That alleges that on or about February 7th, 2025, at the location of US 23 in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, the first count alleges that you were operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand that nature of that charge, sir?
Yes.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Could order your vehicle immobilized. Court order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Count 2 on that complaint alleges that on that same date and at that same location that you did operate a motor vehicle without security as required by statute. Meaning you didn't have insurance, basically.
Correct.
You understand that charge, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by not more than 1 year in jail, not less than $200 fine, plus court costs no more than $500. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. First question I have for you, sir, like everybody else, do you wish to be represented by an attorney on this?
Yes.
This is a public defender case.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Kelsey. We waive formal reading, stand mute to the charges.
Defendant every way formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea.
Write down your phone.
Alleged BAC in this matter?
0.137.
1.137? Any accident?
No.
All right. Set the defendant's bond at a $15,000 personal recognizance bond. All other standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. In this case, there's also to be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I will also order that you report to community corrections for placement on a Soberlink testing device.
So you'll have to go to community corrections, which is right up there.
So
Up the driveway. So you can blow it 2-3
we're
times.
gonna need it from here.
Monitor that you're not from here. I can look at it. Oh, do you have another case?
That's a need.
Where's that case? Roseville.
In their,
I'll let the judge.
in their system. That's how.
Is it drunk driving? Your Honor, my client did just inform me that he is currently wearing a SCRAM tether. He has a case out of Roseville.
Oh, he is. Okay, then what I will do is I will not order a sober link. How long is that tether supposed to be on, do you know?
Until I leave for the military, Your Honor.
Pardon?
Until I leave for the military, Your Honor. That's like another 60 more days.
Okay. So you're. Okay, so you've enlisted.
Yes.
All right, you take your hands out of your pockets.
Sorry.
It's all right. And when do you think you're leaving?
September, around September. Plus, we get sworn in and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. I don't have a date before.
You think it'll be after September 3rd?
That's, what is,
September 3rd, after you leave?
no. Be like more at the end of the month.
End of September.
Yes.
Okay. So let me adjourn this then to September 3rd, 2025. Yeah, I'm not gonna order that at this point, because until he leaves, he's gotta be on that scram. What branch?
Marine, sir.
You're gonna be a Marine?
Yes, sir.
All right. You think you can make it?
Yes.
You think
yes,
you got what it takes?
Yes.
All right. We'll see when he comes back. All right. All right. Well, we'll see you on September 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor. What
All right.
time?
Thank you, sir.
What time, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
It's set at 9, but you'll get information from your attorney
Okay.
as to the actual time block that you're in.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Your Honor.
Here's this for you.
Court calls the case, People versus Abdullah Kafahi. That's wrong. Kafahi. I messed it up.
Okay.
What's the name, sir?
Al-Kafaji, Abdullah Al-Kafaji.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Not really. Okay. Sir, you are before the court on a 2-count complaint
Yeah.
that alleges that on or about February 7th, 2025, at the location of Packard Road near Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, count 1 alleges that you operated a motor vehicle while intoxicated. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Court could order community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Could order your vehicle immobilized. Could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand the nature of that charge and its maximum penalty, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Count 2 alleges that you were at that time operating with that motor vehicle with your driver's license suspended, denied, and or revoked. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days, $500 fine plus court costs. Your vehicle would be subject to mobilization. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. First question I have for you is you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
All right. It's a public defender case.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Al-Kafaji, we would waive any further reading. My client stands mute and we would ask for an adjourned pretrial date, please.
Been in every way, form, or reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. I'll adjourn your pretrial in this matter to September 17th, 2025. 9 a.m. Alleged BAC in this matter.
0.122, Your Honor.
Any crash?
No, Your Honor.
Doesn't have a prior. All right. I will order, I'll set his bond at a $15,000 personal recognizance bond. I'll order standard conditions, including no assault behavior or any possession of any weapons. You're not to possess or consume alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I will order that he report over to the Department of Community Corrections for placement on a Soberlink testing device. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Adam Martinez.
And on behalf of the people.
It's in the rain.
Yes, it is.
Your name, sir?
Adam Martinez.
Sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about January 31st, 2024, at the location of Carpenter Road near Ellsworth in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. There's a second offense notice that makes this a misdemeanor punishable by a fine between $200 to $1,000 plus court costs, 5 days to 1 year in jail. Court could order community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. First question I have for you, sir, is do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, please.
It's a public defender case.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of the defendant. We waive formal reading and stand to the charges, please.
Defendant, every way formal reading standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. You're requesting an adjournment of the pretrial.
I am.
Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to September 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. Alleged BAC
0.210, Your Honor, and there was a crash.
and a crash. Okay. Set the defendant's bond at a $20,000 personal recognizance bond. I'll order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapons. There's to be absolutely no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
I will order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections, placement on a SCRAM tether unit. You need to report over there today, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Court calls case People versus Papias Magabo.
And on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
What's your name, sir?
My name Papias. No understanding English.
You understand some English. What's your native language?
Kinyarwanda.
What is the alleged BAC in this matter?
0.172, Your Honor, and there was a crash.
It won't arraign him entirely but I will adjourn the matter September 3rd. You need to come back September 3rd?
September?
Yes, 3rd. We can't dial that in.
Sir, can you just double check for me what languages? Can you repeat it?
What's your native language again?
Kinyarwanda.
I do not have that option.
You don't have that option. All right. All right, I'll leave it there at this point. I would put him on a tether, but I don't think I can effectively do that. All right, September 3rd.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Oouchie Court Watch, we're on the scene. Truths unravel, and what does it mean? In the halls where stories clash, Oouchie Court Watch, quick as a flash.